The Kalamazoo Literacy Pathway. 13% of adults in Kalamazoo County, or approximately 25,000 people, struggle to read. 72% of the children born to those adults are likely to repeat that same cycle. Schools such as Washington Writers Academy and Lincoln International have student bodies of 80% or more economically disadvantaged students with literacy rates below 10%. Research shows that parents influence their children's reading development not only by shaping the home literacy environment, but also by passing down predispositions for reading ability. How often a parent engages their child in reading activities remains one of the strongest predictors of that child's literacy development. In its first full year of programming, 60% of families completed the literacy pathway with an attendance between 75% and even up to 98% in these same communities where poverty is high and literacy rates are low. With these glaring statistics in mind, the Kalamazoo Literacy Pathway was created with the belief that a focus on the whole family and a community-centered structure was a solution and a vehicle to address these statistics. The pathway serves primarily Black and African American families in the interfaith homes community on the Kalamazoo's north side, with the median family income being $21,972 annually, in comparison to neighborhoods such as the Winchell neighborhood, with a majority white population with a median income of $80,000 to $93,000 a year, and schools such as Winchell Elementary with reading proficiency of 60% or more. The main goal is to interrupt the intergenerational cycle of low literacy rates in the targeted population by focusing on the whole family, not just the individual learner. Our three core objectives are to increase literacy competency for both parents and children, to improve attitudes towards literacy learning for the whole family, and to increase parental confidence as the first teacher of their children. Short-term success. 70% or more of enrolled families complete the full program year with at least 75% or higher attendance, which would be tracked through weekly attendance records. 75% or more of participating parents report measurable improvement in literacy confidence, measured through pre- and post-program surveys. Children demonstrate measurable improvement in reading proficiency through school progress report check-ins at 3 distinct times throughout the programming year. And families show an improved attitudes towards learning. This is tracked through end-of-session feedback and satisfaction surveys, as well as facilitator session logs and observations, and the final presentations. Long-term, families build a lasting culture of literacy that extends into daily home life through post-program check-ins and interviews and ongoing engagement. Children who grow up in a KLP family enter and persist into middle and high school with stronger literacy foundations through continued monitoring of school reading scores and data and interviews with families. There is a marginal increase in literacy rates amongst the targeted community through local and neighborhood level data, through partner organizations such as Kalamazoo Literacy Council. And the literacy pathway serves 100 or more families through family engagement tracking, specifically identifying those individual families served. Sustainability, how does it persist after the grant period ends? So the literacy pathway has 5 strong indicators that it is a sustainable program, those being an established organizational home, a 5-organization partnership that equally and equitably contribute resources and time, a proven model with year 1 data, a community that has already bought in or invested into this program, and a diversified funding strategy utilizing resources such as foundational grants, in-kind donations, individual and community investment through donations, and community and fundraisers, as well as sales from things such as publications or other promotional materials that families might create. The total financial need for this project for a full year is about $18,000, and these are some of those key uses of those funds: family programming and materials, anthology design, printing and publication, as well as family completion stipends, which are embedded into the program as an incentive to participation to complete that 75% or more. The Kalamazoo Literacy Pathway has proven through this first year of programming that it is an effective model and program to address the literacy disparity in the targeted community. Funding and investment in this program will only strengthen the impact that the Kalamazoo Literacy Pathway can have on families, as well as their literacy development. Thank you.